Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be starting with our next chapter, chapter 6, and we're going to be talking about something called systems of equations. So a system is two or more equations being solved at the same time. We're going to be looking at two different ways that we can do these, algebraically and graphically. We're going to start with graphically. So to solve graphically, you're going to graph each line. And then you're going to name the point of intersection. Because what we're really looking at is what is the one point that works for both equations. What is the one x and y value that works for both? So for example, we have three different types. Here, this is a one solution because they intersect right here. So that point of intersection would be -2, 1, and that's how you would write it. You can have no solution. No solution means that those lines are going to be parallel and they're never going to intersect. Or you can have infinite solutions, which means the equations are really the same equation, they were just written in a different format. All right, so let's go through and do this. Yes, you can do a bunch of different things. You can do it on using your calculators to help you graph. I'm going to use the y equals mx plus b. If you're putting it in your calculator, it has to be that way first. So you can put them in, pull up a table of values, and graph it. But for this first equation, this tells me I'm starting at 5. So I'm going to start at 5 on the y-axis. Slope tells me that I'm going to list this. B is 5, m is 2. So slope tells me I'm going up 2 and over 1 to get my next set of points. And then I'm going to reverse it and go down 2 and over 1 so that I have as many points as I can to make a nice straight line. So being accurate and using a straight edge for this is very important, unlike what I just did here. Okay, next one. This tells me here's my B, so I'm going to start at 1. My slope is also a 1, which means I'm going up 1 over 1 to get my points. And then down 1 over 1. So my point of intersection, even though it's not very well written, is going to be at -3, -2. So then you label your point of intersection. All right, so graphing them, labeling the point. All right, let's try another one. All right, so over here. So now so this system, I have to be able to go through and put them into y equals form first. So I'm going to start with 2x plus 3y equals 6. Subtract 2x from both sides. So 3y equals -2x plus 6. Divide everything by 3. So y is -2/3 x plus 2. So again, if you're going to put it into your calculator, that's fine, but you have to be able to go through and put it into y equals form first. So I'm going to start at 2, and I'm going to go down 2 over 3 to get my points. I'm going to reverse it and go up 2 and to the left 3, because I want to have as many points on here as I can to make it a nice straight line. And again, you guys are using your straight edges, which I can't do up here. For the second equation, I'm going to put it over here just to separate them. So 2x plus y equals -2. Subtract 2x. So we have y equals -2x minus 2. So this one's a little easier because we don't have to divide anything. So we're going to start at -2. And my slope tells me that I'm going down 2 over 1. Then I have to reverse it and go up 2 over 1. So found my point of intersection, which is nice. Okay. That was a really bad line, sorry. And then I'm going to label that point where they intersected, which doesn't even look like it's where they intersected. But we're going to list it right here, -3, 4. Okay? We're going to talk about how to do the calculator work and how to do your trace and so on. We're going to save this problem for tomorrow in class. Okay? So we can do it together so everybody knows how to use their calculators. All right, any questions? Bring them with you. Otherwise, have a good night, guys.